What up, what up? You already know what it is. You have just entered the war. Now we have Obama. This live, this right here is a quick emergency live because I'm just not feeling what the Teather and Chief is out here attempting to accomplish. Okay, when it comes to completely dismantling the forward progress of the black indigenous community here in America. Obama, which was the former Teather in Chief, actually had all of the power in the world, just like Trump has that power right now. Trump has the Senate, Trump has the House. Obama had the same thing. Obama gave black America his his ASS tip. He threw the middle finger in your face and gave you some eloquent words to go along with it, to dress it up, to make it seem digestible. We know that Obama ushered in his own game. Obama did nothing for your community as far as black Americans. Obama only helped the LGBT community. He only helped their community. That's it. And he still is seeming to help their community. He's actually going up against a black woman candidate while he is endorsing a LGBT white woman candidate. Okay, this is what's going on. On top of that, the man just endorsed Mamdani, who is running for the mayor of New York City, a communist socialist regime leader who is attempting, or regime puppet, who is attempting to literally take over the entire world by taking over New York City, or having a big part in taking over New York City or the world. New York City pretty much runs the world. What's going on? What's going on, A-Rays? Palmer, I see you. I see you. Rap, rap the, let me see. Rap adult. I see you. I hope I said that right. You know what I'm saying? But Obama is the reason for all of this carnage for black America. Obama is literally the reason for all of this turmoil. Obama, not Trump. If I'm not mistaken, if my math is right, Obama was here and in politics before Donald Trump. Obama was the president before Donald Trump. Obama had the House. Obama had the Senate and gave you black men and women absolutely zero. Zero. He didn't get, bruh, bruh, one thing about my black community, if we trust you, we have to trust you. We have to believe in you. I believed in Obama. I will admit that. I will admit that. I believed in him. I believed in him. I voted. I campaigned for him. I voted for him. I did. I will admit that because I thought that there was somebody that was, again, not just gonna help out just the black community, help out all Americans. But damn it, when you help out all Americans, when I hear that word, and a lot of blacks, when we hear all Americans, we know that you mean everybody else but black America. Okay, we understand that. We thought Obama was going to come in and not only help the white community, but we also thought that this man was going to help the black community, and he really didn't do that. He literally did not do that. He literally set our community back a decade, literally. Obama. Before Obama, we were not having too many a big race war tiff in front of the public like we are doing today. We didn't have that before Obama like that. We didn't. We didn't. We were not going back and forth online white and black, before Obama. We were not. We were not. We weren't. Obama is the reason for the rising of a Charlie Kirk. Obama is the reason for the rising of a Nick Fuentes. This is Obama's doing, okay? Because he has been doing such outlandish things that truly has upset true Americans, white America, truly has upset white America, and I understand it because he has completely turned around and equally upset Black America. Don't don't fall for the hype that all these blacks that's voting. No, the blacks that's voting are frequent voters that have been voting. All right, like elderly women that go to churches. Okay, these are frequent voters. Okay, don't believe these puppets that's being placed in office like Jasmine Crockett. She just got her wake up call. The Democrat, she just tried to run for a seat on a low as far as heading the committee and got her wake up call. She's done all of this bending over backwards for the Democratic Party, and then they completely reneged her on her aspirations. Now she has to find an alternative route because you were none more than a puppet, and if you're not useful to the establishment, you're out of here. Jasmine Crockett is no longer useful because Black America has woke up to a lot of these tricks. So she's out of here. Just like Kamala, out of here. They really think they're going to run, bruh, Kamala just lost by a landslide with the help of Obama. All right, and then Obama just lost all true black men. He didn't lose the LGBT black men, but he lost, and that's only a little bit sprinkles of them. It's not a lot of black LGBT. Don't get that. Don't even get that twisted, because it's not a lot. That is not a norm in my neighborhood. We don't see that shit in our neighborhood. That we see it like when we get online or something, but it's not really in our neighborhood. LGBT and trans, we don't really see too much. When I say too much, bro, it is very, very rare. We see a trans person or an openly gay person in our neighborhood. It's very, very rare. So I don't know what community. I know it's not really the black community in the LGBT community. It's not. It's not. So, again, Obama is walking in something we all are opposed to. Okay. Okay. So, socialist. This guy Zoran Mamdani, who's running for New York City mayor, he wants to level the playing field, right? As if the black Americans, as if the Jewish Americans, as if the white Americans that have been living in New York City have not been holding it down for years, eons. We haven't had a problem. We're good. No, we're good. We're good with capitalism. We're not okay with socialism. We're not fucked up like that, like a Somali or something like that. Come in here, don't know a damn thing, don't know what a consulate is, nothing. We're not like that. Yeah, they might need socialism. They might need socialism, to bring down the wage of a college professor to the same level as a janitor working in an elementary school. Yeah, we don't need that. We okay. That's for the docile, right? You want to have a small amount of people that's controlling large amounts of money and distributing it sort of equally to the masses. But we all know that you're not going to give it out equally, and you're not giving it to the black Americans. Nor, and we outright know you ain't not giving it to the white Americans. You're not, So New York City, I know you're going to wake up. I know you're going to wake up. So, Kama says, you got that deep, you got that, he said, you got to that deep, he said, Jesus loves Democrats. He said, what's that? Kamya said, Jesus loves Democrats. Adam Brummy said, yes, Eric, how you been? And Kama said, Kamya excuse me for botching your name, said it was all about black people. Go back to the coach people. Yeah, yeah, coach people. I'm trying to understand what that was, but let me keep on topic because you don't understand that we are silently being invaded. You don't understand that if the people that's sending these people to this country are literally enemies to the state of America. Literally. If we were to get into war with these people, guess what? We don't actually know. J.D. Vance, Vice President J.D. Vance, just admitted on Turning Point USA that we don't actually know how many illegals are here. He said he has heard numbers of upwards of 30 million to 50 million. Guess what? Most of those people do have a dark pigmentation to their skin, and therefore, if there was a call to arms from a country that's offshore, and these people decided to push the button over here, we actually don't know who the enemy is. We don't know who the enemies are. A lot of these ops and enemies look like black Americans. Not only that, they are cosplaying like black Americans. They are acting and talking and dressing like black Americans. Therefore, white people don't know who's who. Black people don't know who's who. Okay? We're all like, nah. So Trump is like, no, we got to get these people out of here. And he's absolutely correct. But no, you have people like the Teather in chief attempting to block the awesomeness of what Donald Trump is attempting to do for our country. Are you serious? This guy gets up there and endorses Zoran Mamdani. Are you serious, Obama? That is treasonous. You people are, I won't be surprised if our Justice Department bring charges on you people at some point. Because this is treasonous. Zoran Mamdani already received $13,000 of illegal funds from offshore accounts. His mother being one of them, and she was not in the United States. All right, that's illegal. I don't care if you're talking about, oh, it's just $13,000. It's illegal. And my good old white boys, because I know my good old white boys ain't gonna just stand for that. They're not standing for that. You have Trump, J.D. Vance, you have the big political wigs. They are not with it, bruh. They are not with that. They are not with that. My good old white boys gonna make sure they looking into all of your records right now, man, Donnie. They making sure you have came through all of the proper legal channels to call yourself a U.S. citizen legally. All right, we're gonna make sure of that. My boys is on that right now. My white boys may not be my white boys when it's time for battle, but one thing I know about America, whenever there's an issue, we all link up. That is one thing that I've seen and learned about with this land that I was born to. If there's an outside threat, you best to believe whites and blacks linking up and is gonna kick your ass, bro. We have been doing it for damn decades, bro. We whites and blacks, even though we have our issues, you don't understand. I hear a lot of you tethers outside of America talking about, whites treat us wrong and all of this. Listen, it's back and forth. It's a back and forth thing. And the thing about that is, you can talk that talk all you want, but if you come into America causing problems, you're going to see the white man and black man stand up in lockstep and barrel, shoulder to shoulder on your ass, bruh. We are literally kind of doing that right now, even though we're fighting against each other. But we've been fighting against each other, so that ain't nothing new. What is new is that well, what is new nowadays, we're starting to team up and agree. We are literally agreeing that ICE needs to come through and take care of their business. We are lockstep and barrel with that. Kaya Kama said, immigrants are said, dude, there is no solution to the world's problematic. Just go make money. We are making money, but we need illegal tethers not to be in our country attempting to take our funds and our resources. creating all of these anchor babies, okay? And if you are here right now, and if you are not a black American, if you're not a white American, you are an anchor baby. You was at some point your ancestors freaking made a child over here and it just kept it going. But we gotta upheal that, uproot that. That's what Trump is doing, and killing that natural. Talking about that you was born here, you have right here. Get that out of here. That get that out of here. That's a very stupid law. That got to go. And I thank God Trump is doing what he got to do with that. I mean that shit. I thank God Trump doing what he got to do. Black America really truly loves what Trump is doing. Nigga, go check up on Farrakhan. Farrakhan is loving what Trump is doing. Nigga, if you got, how you gonna have the Black Panthers? How you gonna have the Black Panthers and Farrakhan's black Muslims literally agreeing with Donald Trump? Literally, you don't see no, you don't hear no pushback from black Panthers. You don't hear no pushback from the black Muslims. None. You don't see us marching. You don't see any of them doing any type of pushback to ICE, right? Donald Trump just went into Washington. Donald Trump just went into a few other cities. You didn't hear any pushback. When Donald Trump in first term was threatening to go into Chicago with the National Guard, Farrakhan, and guess what? I was there, literally, physically. Farrakhan on stage at the Jackie Robinson Center at the time because they tore it down, but I think this was 2019, warned Trump, if you send those troops in, he said, we're going to burn this country down. That's what Farrakhan said. Told Trump, if you do it, go ahead, do it at your own peril. Told that to Trump. And guess what? Trump didn't do it. Guess what? Trump did it now. And guess what Farrakhan's saying? Absolutely zero zilch. Because we are all in agreement with Trump. And guess what? Check out Farrakhan and the Farrakhan interview and Alex Jones interview. That will tell you right there. We stand with Trump. Again, we are not. Farrakhan said it himself. Farrakhan said in that interview with Alex Jones, he said, if we let these Muslims that come from other nations into America, he said America is going to have a big problem. Farrakhan knows what we are dealing with these Muslims outside of America. Farrakhan knows. He said out his own mouth, if you let those Muslims in this country, which we have done, it's going to be a big problem. And you see it's starting to become a huge problem. Out of all of the issues that you hear going on through all of the pundits, through all of the social media pundits, all of the issues going on, you have the big time white elite all turning their aim at Zoran Mamdani. You have the people that's talking about Israel. You have the people that's talking about Africa, China. They're starting to, they're talking about it, but a little minimum now. Now they're starting to turn their cannon fire toward Mamdani, all of them. And we're talking about people that is literally opposed to each other, right? People that is literally opposed to each other, pundits that's opposed to each other, okay? Big time pundits, Fox pundits that's opposed to other pundits. But however, they're all starting to talk about Mamdani. They all starting to turn their, even though they are opposed, they naturally oppose one another. Mamdani, because this is a true threat to our way of life over here in America. You're not understanding. We cannot usher in this socialism. We cannot usher in this communism. That has to go. That has to go. We cannot allow it. That is treasonous. We cannot allow this. Perfect example, and I'm going to give you an example of what Trump has been saying about these illegals. You just had a man who, I want to say he was in Chicago, but he was a superintendent, right? Looks like he's black American, but he's not. The man is an African, and he somehow got over here illegally, somehow obtained fake documents for a scholarship or fake documents claiming that he's a doctor, fake documents claiming that he went to a certain prestigious school, fake documents claiming that he actually got degrees in that school. Okay. Not only that, the man have been illegally voting for years. What do you got to say to that, Democrat? What do you got to say to that, Democrat? Your man, you have this, and that's just one man that we caught. That's just one. So you have real naturalized, true illegal voters in our nation voting on our true registry, on our legit registry that we have had in place for centuries. And you have true illegal aliens voting and having some influence in our American elections. We can't have that. That's not being racist. That's called sovereign. Either we have a country or we don't. I don't know no other country where you can just go in and influence their political bank without even, never even really, without going through the natural process of becoming a legal citizen in that particular country. I've never seen this. And then you have Democrats fighting against this. Are you freaking serious? So Tactical Slop said EBT is gone, thank God. You know what I mean? Right. Because guess what? I'm glad you brought up the EBT part, because it's like Trump understands, listen, it's more of you illegals on damn EBT than even black and white Americans right now, bro. It's more of you illegals receiving our benefits that we actually fought for. Okay? It's more of you receiving these benefits than us. Okay? Not only that, Trump wants to get the information from these people getting benefit cards from us, because we can track these illegals down. Here it is, the Democrats attempting to block that. That's treasonous. Listen, these Democrats the DOJ is going to have to do something about. There's going to have to probably be some criminal charges brought up on these people illegally blocking the natural process of the United States of America. Okay? With the commander in chief put in law, we need to exercise that. You add your tether in chief, ushering all of these tethers on the low. Yeah, Obama removed a lot of tethers, right? Obama deported a lot of tethers. But what about the illegals that he let in? And we're not going to act like that, this is not true, because we now know that there was a big, huge, gaping hole at the southern border of America. When your Democrats, Joe Biden and Kamala, when they were in office, claiming that there was no problem down at the border. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember that? So, Tactical said EBT abuser needs a job. And guess what? That is those tethers. My black Americans, the ones that do deserve the EBT, right? They don't abuse that. They handle their business. They literally take care of their kids. All right? And there's not a lot of blacks on it, whether you want to understand that or not. Me personally, I have not, since an adult, I have never been on damn EBT. All right? And there's many, many people like me. Many. Many. Don't know nothing about that. All right? Don't know anything about EBT. All right? That's a lot of single mothers that needs some assistance. All right? That's it. Simple as that. But Obama is a treasonous tether in chief, and we have to start saying something about it, and we cannot allow Obama to bring the influence that we gave him and attempt to keep using it against us. We gave this man power. He turns around using it against us, promoting LGBT, promoting socialism, communism. We got to get these people out of office. Anybody Obama endorses is a stain and a problematic symbol to America. Anybody Obama endorses. And we have to, Obama, so glad this man can't run for president again. We have to get this guy out of here as far as out of our black politics, and we are doing that through the internet. When Obama went after the black man, he went viral for coming after the black man, and the black man charged back. When the black man rarely ever go after Obama, we went this time, and there's no turning back. Once all of us got on it, there is no turning back. Obama is done. And guess what? We told our ladies, don't vote for them. See, you only thought you had our black ladies because we weren't telling our black ladies anything. So we were allowing our black ladies to get out there and vote with us not even paying attention. Now that you have our attention, Obama, oh yes, we told our ladies this election right here, when Trump was getting there, do not vote for Kamala. We told our ladies that. Who you think told our ladies that? We did. The men. We told them that. And they followed suit. We got right online. They followed suit. Our ladies followed suit. Kamala, out of here. Sorry, Kamala, we don't cook, we don't clean collard greens in our bathtub. We don't do that, Kamala. Sorry. Get that out of here, Kamala. Go back to Sudan with that, wherever you learned that from. That type of tradition. All right? We're tired of you cosplaying. We're tired of you Jasmine Crockett cosplaying like you literally one of us. Like you come from the same root we come from. We're tired of it. We see it from a mile away. We're tired. And I really can't believe we got duped by this Teather and Chief Obama. I mean, I can't believe it. I can't believe that this man would actually rear his head. Pause. Come back out and attempt. They are desperate. This man is attempting to endorse Mamdani at the last hour like this. Mamdani, he's going to lose. Mamdani going to lose. Mamdani is going to lose. You are in full-blown panic mode. And shame on you, Obama. Shame on you. How dare you? How dare you? Now you going and the black woman this, the black woman that, yeah, the black woman. And you're going against the black woman for an LGBT white woman. Right? Teather in Chief. I cannot believe you did that to us. But then I can. Because you're a Teather. You're not black American. This guy Obama is not black American, y'all. He don't share our views. He never did. He's never grew up around people like us. These people learn to cosplay like us, act like us. Oh, I shoot basketball. I play basketball. So that makes you black? What? Oh, basketball. That's so stupid. White people was starting basketball. Like, I mean, I thought that was some white stuff. Why y'all trying to flip it like it's black? That's white boy sport, isn't it? I mean, black play in it, but come on. I just don't understand, man. I just don't understand, bro. I just don't understand. Black fatigue, hey, I get it. You know what? I was kind of pushing back with the whole black fatigue thing, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's kind of making a little sense. It's kind of making a little bit of sense now with the whole black fatigue thing, man. It's kind of making a little bit of sense now. Because I'm tired of it. They're pushing this whole black, they're doing it so disingenuously and using our likeness to do it. Using our likeness to go against America. Using our likeness to unravel all of the solid, I want to say, laws that we do have in place that does make sense for all communities of America. These people are attempting to unravel all of that and make it good and nice and comfortable for their people, not Americans. No, they want to fucking literally bring over their people and give them socialistic type of environment. They want to hand them socialism, while the small few control all of this money and steal our money and give it to their families and friends. That's socialism. That's communism. That's fascism. I mean, they have their little intricacies or differences, but you know, I feel like they're around the same area. They're cousins to one another.
It's ridiculous, man.
It's ridiculous. But Obama needs to stop. Obama needs to stop. Just sit your ass down. You don't have no more authority over here. It's done. We took it. We showed you that in the last election when Kamala was landslided, was abused in those polls. Trump abused Kamala all throughout America. Just like they said, it is a mandate. It is a mandate for Trump to do what he needs to do. Sometimes, yes, some of us blacks are going to get caught up in what Trump is attempting to do because we are so close to one another now as far as all of these illegal immigrants that's around us. So things that Trump is going to cut off is going to actually hurt and make my people sort of like a a casualty of war for that. Some of my people are going to feel the sting of it. However, we have to get rid of it though. There's a lot of things that Trump is going to be getting rid of and cutting off that has to get done because we are warring with an invisible freaking enemy in our nation. You have illegals here, and damn it, they damn near outnumber the damn black Americans.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. And these people, you would think that they are coming in and they're kumbaya with black America. They are anti-black, pushing anti-black rhetoric. On top of that, anti-white. So they're anti-white and anti-black. They're anti-American coming into America. We will fight, and we can't lay down. We will fight, and we're fighting back. We're fighting now. I see all of these people that I don't normally deal with, as far as like Fox pundits, right? People on the Fox News Network, right? A lot of other uh, pundits that you see on CNN. I don't deal with a lot of those people, but a lot of them are going at Mamdani right now, and guess what? I'm with them. What's up? I'm with them. Uh, Tactical said, oh, really? Jamaicans don't want us back in their country. Jamaicans don't want us back. Jamaicans don't want us back in their country. Right? First of all, I didn't know it was a country. I had to look that up. It's an island. It's an island country or whatever. You know. But it's a few islands put together and then calling it a country, right? So, Jamaicans, they're just hating. They have a whole category 5, and they're jumping online, attempting to hate on blacks. Jumping online, attempting to hate on black people. You know, it, it, you know, it's amazing. But you Jamaicans, your forefathers who created reggae, which admitted that they learned everything from black Americans. Everything. So everything you know over there in Jamaica, you little dust balls over there in Jamaica, right? Just grew up just playing and sleeping in the sand, right? All of what you know when it comes to style, fashion, that comes from black America. You didn't have zero zilch. Zilch. You didn't have no type of nothing. You didn't have nothing. You didn't even have radios. You had no nothing. Your forefathers literally said that they learned from Motown. They learned from listening to American radio, learned from listening to the blacks, Dionne Warwick, what have you. This is what your forefathers said. Then they attempted to do the same beats and use the same beats as the blacks, but it turned out like that reggae shit. You know what I'm saying? And they just ran with that. Gave y'all some type of style and some type of, you know, something that y'all never had. Blacks, we created that, and nobody handed us that. It's not like white America handed us tradition. We already had tradition. You Jamaicans didn't have no tradition. You still don't have no tradition. You go around talking about you not African and y'all dummies is African. You dummies is Africans, and then you got people online, Jamaicans, screaming at other Africans, you know, talking about, curse you Africans, and you are African. You Jamaican. You literally worship an African. You literally worship a African king from Ethiopia. You know, I see. I forget how to say his name all the time. Hasi Alai or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. That whole Rastafarian tradition is worshiping a African king, a literal African king, not a Jamaican king. There is no Jamaican. That was made up. That was made up. You don't have a culture. Your culture is African, actually. You do have a culture. Your culture is African, Jamaican. So, let's see what some of these fools. See what some of you fools talking about down here. Tedders need to get out of here. I see a few Tedders up in here. If you Tedders need to get out of here. Can't stand you Tedders. I Blitz said facts. That's what I'm talking about. At least I got an ally up in here. For all of these damn Tedders up in here trying to charge. You need to get out of our damn country. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Get out of our country. You should watch the Simpsons. Yeah, I know they hopefully they're, attacking and exposing these Tedders that's attempting to come in and turn our country to a socialist communist dungeon. Alright? Third world damn country. Get the freak out of our face. Yo, I love you all, except for the ones you know that I don't. Make sure y'all like this video right here. Make sure y'all share it out. Let's get the word out. Mamdani got to go. Mamdani got to go. Do not listen to Obama, Black America. Do not listen to Obama. I love you all, except for the ones you know I don't.